this is Loise. Welcome back to my channel. I have some good news today that I want to share with you very quickly, and this is regarding international students who are in Canada, and mostly former international students. Okay, so if this is your first time here, you are welcome, and please subscribe. My followers, thank you so much. Like this video. I was told by someone to remind you guys to like this video, so please like this video, share it with a friend. So today I want to talk about a new public policy. So this is an immigration update video. Okay, so on January 8th, the Canadian government announced a new public policy to help former international students in Canada to live and work and continue contributing to this country. And this is people who were actually affected by the effects of COVID-19. We all know how that happened. A lot of people are laid off. People didn't get enough time, to work and gain that Canadian work experience. And we know that sometime earlier last year, the government had introduced another public policy that was allowing people to extend their postgraduate work permits. A one-time thing. So this is an even better public policy, because now as an international student, you may be a former international student, you may be eligible to apply for a one-time work permit for up to 18 months if you apply by July 27 this year. And it's starting today. So they're starting to take applications today. Okay? So who can apply? There's a very strict eligibility criteria, but it's also very generous. Okay, so the people who can apply must meet the following 5 requirements. It's a must. Okay, the first one is that your postgraduate work permit either expired on or after January 30 last year, or it's going to expire within 4 months from the date you apply for this open work permit. So it could not be expired, but it's going to expire in the next 4 months. You're still eligible to apply. That is condition number 1. Condition number 2 is if you were in Canada as of January 27, 2021, today, okay, when the public policy took effect, and have stayed in Canada since then. So to be able to apply for this, you must be currently in Canada. So I know those people who are like, oh, that program doesn't concern us. I understand. This is one of them. This is only for people who are in Canada today. Okay? And number 3, you either, three options, you either have a temporary resident status. So this could be from having a valid postgraduate work permit or a visitor record or another permit that allows you to stay in Canada, or you lost your temporary resident status but you have already applied to restore it, or you lost your temporary resident status, but you will apply to restore it at the same time when you're applying for this open work permit. That is the best thing, because you could have lost your status in the last few months, like in the last 90 days. You can still apply. Okay, you can apply for restoration and apply for this open work permit at the same time. Okay, number 4, you must include in your application that you're applying specifically for this open work permit under this public policy. Be very, very, very clear so that they can consider you under this special application. Okay, and number 5, you must have a valid passport. People, I keep telling you, make sure that your passports are valid, and not just valid. Every time, whether you're even planning to come to Canada, I do tell people, make sure that when you're coming here, your passport has a long validity, because, there's so many opportunities, and options and possibilities that happen once you're in Canada with a longer valid passport. So if your passport is valid, the work permit will be issued for up to 18 months from the date of approval or until your passport expires. So if your passport is going to expire in the next 10 months, unfortunately, you can only get a work permit for until the validity of that work permit. Okay, so ensure that your passport has over 18 months to maximize the validity of that open work permit. Okay, so how do you apply for this work permit? They have said that you must apply online. You must apply online unless you cannot be able to because of a disability, or if there is a problem with your application, in which case you're going to file a paper application. But generally, you're expected to apply online for this open work permit. Guess what? You must apply by July 27th. So it's starting today, 27th of January, until July 27th this year. Okay? This is a one-time open work permit. One time. So, and it also can't be extended. So please take advantage of this. And you know, the benefits of an open work permit is you can work for anybody, anywhere, any place. And you know what? I know some people have been writing to me and they tell me that wherever they are, they're not getting work. You know, if maybe you need a 1 year, you know, just 1 year work experience, and the location where you are, you're not getting a job, maybe it's time you apply for this and move to another province whereby you can find a job. So it's a good time because it's giving you 18 months. It gives you, you know, that room, you know, to stretch a little. So you may want to go to a province that has better jobs or quicker jobs, especially with this COVID situation, or has better immigration options. Yes, you have a whole 18 months, and in those 18 months you could have gained 1 year work experience. And guess what? If you gain that 1 year Canadian work experience, you're able to apply under the Canadian experience class. Remember the video that I made last week? I'm going to attach that video at the description part of this video. You can go through it just so that you can go through the requirements of the Canadian experience class. So as long as you have that 1 year Canadian work experience, and I just want to repeat here that that 1 year work experience doesn't have to be continuous. So you can combine the work experience you're gonna get now and the work experience you got previously under your postgraduate work permit. Okay, all right. That's all that I wanted to share with you today. But you know what? You have to pay fees. So let me tell you a little bit about fees. You're going to pay fees, of course, for this open work permit. And you will need to pay fees in these two ways. You must pay the work permit fee, which is 155 Canadian dollars. Then they're going to ask you to pay the open work permit fee. And you'll be asked to pay this fee upfront, but it's automatically gonna be refunded to you once the application is in process. Okay? Of course, if your status is already expired and you want to restore, you will need to pay the restoration fee of 200 Canadian dollars, of course, plus the new work permit application fee. Okay? All right, my people, get applying starting today on your heels. So make sure if your status is expired, you can apply to restore your status with this application. That is actually one of the best news that I've had today. So guys, get going, get applying, and get, be on the way to acquiring more Canadian work experience for you to be able to get to immigrate here under the federal skilled worker class or the Canadian experience class, or whichever class that you want to apply for. Okay, all right guys, if you need help with your application, if you want help in restoring your status or in your application or whatever kind of immigration help, I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, so please reach out to me, send me an email. You will need to book a consultation as we are not allowed to offer legal advice on this kind of a platform. Okay, so my email address is going to be at the description part of this video. See you until next time. Take care.